Was that in y'all's mind going into playing against them again today?
It was. We knew it was going to be a hard-fought game. We were going to get their best. And, we just pride ourselves on giving them our best at the same time.
When Marcus gets a technical for elbow and Henderson.
Yeah, it was kind of similar to the call that I got last year. But, we just got to play through it. It's a basketball play. I'm not sure if it was an actual foul or not. But, we played through it.
What is Henderson like versus anybody else you go against? I mean, is he as, I don't know the word, annoying as...
Not one say annoying. I mean, he's just a determined basketball player. He's determined to, get his points and get to his spots and, get his shots off and, make sure that he's an offensive threat. That's his job. And, I think he does a pretty good job.
Would you enjoy more hitting those threes or blocking his shots?
Definitely hitting the threes. I told him that, I felt like I was getting a little Marshall Henderson syndrome, and, he kind of chuckled. Yeah, just hitting the threes and, just being productive.
When did you say that to him?
It was after I hit the three at the end of the shot clock.
How much were you feeding off the crowd in that second half? Just you?
I was feeding off the crowd a lot, but I was more feeding off my teammates. They just told me to keep shooting. If you're open and feeling it, just let it go. I did.
What is it about Marshall Henderson? Is it the release? Is it the quickness? He runs to his spots and he's generally moving away from the basket still when he makes all those shots.
He's like I said, he's determined to get to his spots. Like I said, he has a quick trigger also, and he has a pretty good shot fake. So you kind of have to. It's kind of a guessing game. Trying to decide on whether he's going to shoot or if he's going to pump fake you or not. Whether you should stay on the ground and give one of the best contests you could ever give in your life. And so, I was just lucky to just make the right plays at the right time.
Coach and Chuck were talking about you had to guard KCP in practice all last year, and you think that helped you out at all?
Yeah, definitely. Ken was a handful last year in practice. I got his best every day. It was definitely a pleasure. He made me better. He made me a better defensive player, and I made him a better offensive player. And so, I think that carried over to this year.
Did he say anything to you before or after the game today?
After the game, he was just like good shooting. I remind me of him when he was here, just making good plays.